Hey guys, what's up? This is Reckless here, and for today I am going to be showing you guys a completely farmable TOA hard auto team. Okay, I'm really excited to be showing you guys this team. I actually just came up with this team myself yesterday, and I've been testing it for the entire day already, and this team is really safe. I tried it on stage 60 to 99, and even on the boss stage, and I was able to complete it all on the auto. On all these stages on auto. Okay, so for today I'm gonna be showing you the double Coke Girl stage, and this is on TOA hard. Okay, for this stage, it's actually gonna be one of the most hardest stage for most people to do because there's two bosses, and they both have and all bosses in TOA has inability immunity. So this is actually one of the hardest stage for most people to do, especially on hard. So I'm gonna be showing you guys this team on this stage, and I'm showing you on another team. Okay, so the for the master. Oh, so and what if you guys enjoyed this video, please give my video a like, and if this team helped you guys also, I'll really appreciate if you guys help me back by just subscribing to my channel, okay? So let's get started right away. The first monster I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be Fran. So Fran, we're going to be using her for her speed lead, and also she's going to be the only healer in the team, okay? And the next monster I'm going to show you is going to be our support unit, and it's going to be Mav, okay? You can't have TOA without Mav. So Mav is going to provide the skill 3 to reduce the cooldown on your entire team, and it's also going to be providing the speed buff and also additional CC. And then the next monster I'm going to show you, we go bring in after that is going to be Spectra, okay? Spectra can actually also be replaced with Verd, the fire vampire, but I prefer Spectra. I tried both of them out. They both work really well, but I find Spectra to be working a lot better, especially on boss stage, because they provide that additional damage. So because sex skill 2 is damage based on the opponent max HP. So I find Spectra a little stronger. So the next monster I'm gonna show you guys is gonna be our main damage dealer, and it's gonna be Water Homunculus applying the dots. So I'm gonna show you guys the skill tree after the run to speed up this video. I don't want the video to be way too long. So once again, Water Homunculus is going to be for CC, and going to be for his applying the dots to kill most of the monster. And the last monster is going to be MVP of this team. And I honestly, I can't believe that no one thought about using her in TOA hard yet, because if anyone thought about using her at all, like there should have been a farmable TOA hard team, like auto team in YouTube like way sooner. Okay, so this is actually original team. I just thought about this team yesterday, and currently on YouTube there's actually no farmable TOA hard auto team. So this is actually gonna be the first one. Okay, that's why I'm so excited to show you guys this video. The monster I'm talking about is actually gonna be Jeanne. She has a 2-turn provoke that can't land as a glancing hit, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown. But when the skill is used, she gains an additional turn, so it becomes a 3-turn cooldown. Only a 3-turn cooldown, and with Mav using his skill 3, it's gonna make her cooldown only be 2 turns. So what that means is pretty much in the whole run, as you see it, as long as Jeanne don't derp, if as long as she always uses her skill 3, the monster is gonna be constantly provoked for 2 turns indefinitely. It's gonna be forever. They're gonna be provoked. That's the reason why this team is so strong. I did from stage 60 to 99, and I was able to do all the stages on auto, and I only failed one of the stage one time, and then I just redoed it, and it was just bad RNG. But if as long as your RNG isn't bad, this team is so consistent. This team is actually more consistent than a lot of manual teams, which is insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the run right away, and I'm gonna talk more about the monsters, and I'll show you the runes I have on these monsters afterwards. Okay, so for Fran, I actually also tried to use Chasun also to replace Fran with, and I realized that on stages after around stage 90 and above, um, Chasun is actually not as strong as Fran. I think the main reason why is because Fran has that additional attack power debuff, and on the third wave, on any stage from 90 and above, the monster does a lot of damage, and without that attack power debuff, it doesn't matter that Chashun actually heals more than Fran. If your monster dies, it doesn't matter how much Chashun actually heals. So I think that's the main reason why Fran is so much stronger. So I suggest you guys to use Fran. On some stages, Chasun might be a little stronger, but overall, I feel like Fran is gonna be a lot stronger. And Fran also provides that immunity, so that immunity actually becomes pretty important on certain stages, especially in this OG stage. On the boss stage, the immunity actually saves your team a lot because, as you guys know, all OG's first skill has a chance to apply sleep, and if they do land the sleep, they're gonna proc additional turn. So if your RNG is really bad and they get two sleep off, they're gonna get rid of the provoke, and they'll be able to use their skill 2 and skill 3. But with the immunity, it provides the extra layer of protection of your monster can't be, won't be able to get sleeped. So it's additional layer of protection. So that's the reason why Fran is so strong. And the next monster is gonna be Spectra. Spectra is gonna be mainly for his skill 3, which is gonna be an extra form of CC. And the reason why I like to use Spectra over the Verd, because I did use Verd and Verd actually worked really well also. But Spectra, especially on boss stage, because of Spectra skill 2, it speeds up the run. So that's the reason why I chose to show you guys Spectra instead of Verd. But Spectra definitely works. Okay, the next monster is going to be Mav. Marv is going to be applying that skill 3, so you're going to have the additional attack movement speed, and also it's going to cut the skill cooldown on all your monsters. So that's going especially going to be important for Jeanne, reducing the cooldown to be only a two turn provoke. So it's going to be able to land provoke all the time. So as you guys can see, right ready for stage one, Water Homunculus applies so much dots. Jeanne provoke is constantly up. It's just so strong. Okay, and then the next monster will be Water Homunculus. Water Homunculus we will be using mainly for the dot, and then as an extra form of CC. And then the last monster obviously is going to be the MVP of this team. She just provides so much utility on this team. It's not even funny. She she's I honestly believe that she's actually the strongest CCer for two-way hard. Okay, stronger than Vrad, the water dragon, and even stronger than Gani, all stronger than all these monsters because a two turn provoke that can't be glancing hit is really big. Okay, so on the on the runes, Fran needs to be on a violence set, and for the stats, you want accuracy to be as high as possible. Um, I would say above at least 30% accuracy because once again the attack power debuff and additional CC is actually really important. So you definitely want some accuracy. And for the second stat, once again speed to be around 80 and above. And another stat that's actually even more important than tankiness is going to be attack. Okay, because with attack her skill 2 is going to heal more, and you guys going to need to be able to heal as much as possible to be able to keep up with Jeanne taking so much damage because Jeanne is provoking all 5 monsters. Jeanne's gonna get hit a lot. So even though it's skill 1 on especially stage 90 on those wave 3s and all those wave 3, even skill 1 the monster does a lot of damage. So you're gonna want Fran to have a decent amount of attack. So for the accuracy, once again, I'll say 30 accuracy. For the attack to around 700 and above, speed to be 80, and then just make it as tanky as possible. Okay. So in order for you guys to be able to um, clear the boss, especially the boss wave, more successfully, you actually once you get to the wave 2, what you guys are going to want to do is actually stop auto attacking and just keep manual attacking until the monster dies. So as you guys can see, the dot is already going to finish up all these monsters pretty much. So you're just going to want to auto attack them to make sure that your skill is up, all your skills are up. So you could keep autoing, but if your RNG is bad and Jeanne doesn't have her skill 2 for the provoke, you might fail just the run. So in order to make it a little safer, you guys should once you guys get to wave 2, when you guys can tell the dot is pretty much gonna finish all the monster, just use skill 1 on to make sure that all the cooldowns are up, and then once you're able to land the provoke with Jeanne, you guys can also go back to auto. Okay, so as you see guys, Jeanne did her job. Now you can do auto again. So auto, and you just and I would like normally you try to attack one of the OG girls, just target one of them, and this team is going to be completely safe. Okay, as you guys can see, what just happened here, the OG girl was able to apply was able to get 2 sleep off the team, so she was able to take a turn. So it makes this run a little more dangerous. This actually it really happens, and especially with the immunity, is not supposed to happen. So as you guys can see, the provoke right here didn't land on the OG on the left, so we're gonna want to target OG girl now on the left. But even though even with the OG girl, even with this bad RNG, this team should still be able to clear it easily. Okay, and who was I talking about the win quality? Fran. I talked about the Fran already. Let's go to Mav. Okay, for Mav, for the rune quality, you want to also be on violence set. You go want Mav to be the slowest monster on your team, but you still want Mav to normally have at least 60 speed. Okay, accuracy has to be 45 because you definitely want additional CC, and then for the tankiness to be as tanky as possible. Okay, but the mainly you definitely want 45% accuracy, at least 60 speed, and make sure all your other monster is faster than your Mav. And after that, just make Mav as tanky as possible. For Spectra, we're not using Spectra. Once again, we're not using Spectra for damage here. Spectra is only going to be mainly for the skill 3. The reason why you don't want to go give Spectra crit rate is because on a lot of stages like Juton and Ragdoll, you don't want the crit rate is going to punish your team. So once again, TOA hard auto is really hard already. You definitely don't want to make it hard by giving your Spectra crit rate. Okay, so all the monsters actually you don't want any crit rate, even the Warrior Homunculus. Okay, so the Spectra is mainly only for the slow and the extra CC. Once again, you do not want to put him on the crit rate build. Okay, so then for the speed, he could be on complete for the runes. He could be on completely a broken set. But ideally, you're gonna want it on Swift because Spectre has the fastest moving speed in the game. So if you guys want to utilize that as much as possible, okay? So try to give Spectre a Swift set as fast as possible. Um, Accuracy to be 45%. Crit rate once again to be 15 as low as possible, as close to 15 as possible because it starts with 15. And then to just make it as tanky as possible after that, okay? The main requirement is just mainly is mainly going to be the speed to be as fast as possible, and accuracy need to be 45%. For War Homunculus, because this team is really weak against monsters that counter attacks, like the dark cat woman. I forgot the name. The light yeti. On any monster that counter attack, because your main form of CC is actually the Jeanne provoke. If they counter attack, they can still counter attack. So for those monsters that have those passive that counter attack, like Artemio, like all those monsters, um, this team is really weak against that. So in order to make this team more viable, you have to have War Homunculus on the spear. The addition, because War Homunculus all three skill is, as you guys see, we made it to all of them is area skill. With the extra provoke, is gonna be a really big thing. Okay, so that the extra CC with the spear set is a must. I also tried the War Homunculus on the violence set. It does not work on some stages. Okay, some stage without that extra CC, your team will get wiped. So once again, Warrior Monkeys has to be on this spear. Accuracy 45%, speed as much as possible, and and for the tankiness, just make sure for all the monsters, make sure they can survive two of Jotun's passive hits. As long as it's so just a decent tanky, it doesn't have to be insane wound quality. Just make sure that they could tank a few hits for certain situations, like Artemio. If Artemio keep counter attacking you, and because he's a boss, he can't get provoked most of the time on the boss stage. If your monster can tank a few hits, it's not gonna be safe. Okay, so it doesn't have to be crazy stats. I believe around plus 10k, a total around plus 20k HP, around 1,000 defense, like R5 tankiness, and it should be enough. But the more the better. Okay. So once again, Warrior Homunculus has to be on the spear. You're gonna want this to be as fast as possible. Accuracy has to be 45%, and after that, just as tanky as possible. For Jeanne actually needs the highest rune requirement on this team, because Jeanne is gonna be tanking all these hits, especially after stage 90. Once again, these all these boss does a lot of damage. Sorry, let me charge my phone. It's about to die. Okay, really sorry about that, guys. My phone is like about to run out of battery, so I have to charge it. Okay, so yeah, so Jean has to be as tanky as possible, and the speed needs, I'll say, above 80 speed, because you're gonna want her to move a lot to be able to provide the provoke. Okay, as you guys see, so for the accuracy for Jean, You need 45% accuracy. Has to be 45% accuracy. Jeanne does not need to be on violent. Needs to be on either violent or revenge set. Okay. I have mine on violent right now because I use her on RTA. But you don't need to be on violent. Triple revenge is actually stronger for the TOA hard. Okay. So and for the HP and defense, she really needs to be really tanky. Part defense, close to 1,500 defense total. HP at least over 30k HP. And for I talk about accuracy and crit rate also be 15% at least as possible. As you guys can see on this stage, is I'm doing it on right now. It's completely auto, and we pretty much wrapping things up. Once one of the OG girl dies, it's gonna be the run is pretty much done already. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep showing you guys this run until she dies. After the light one dies, I'm just gonna end this run and I'm gonna show you guys a different run on a normal stage. Okay, so once again, this team is really strong. It doesn't work. Unfortunately, this team actually does not work on the last boss level 100 because it doesn't provide enough attack bar. It doesn't reduce attack bar enough, so it doesn't work for the last stage. But for those of you that is wanting to do a auto two-way auto team, you guys should be already have it. You guys should already have a manual team. So that's actually I don't think that's bad at all. You guys just need one. You guys just pretty much just need to manual one or two stages, and then that's it. Okay. So let me just end the battle. I don't want to keep doing this. As you guys can tell, this is a we beat this boss easily. Okay, so the next thing I just want to show you guys. So for stage 99 is the Leo stage. I was able to also do the stage on auto. So I'm not gonna show you this guy's stage. I'm gonna show you a different stage to show you a tip. But unfortunately for this TOA hard run, there's no ragdoll to show you guys. I wasn't able to try out on the ragdoll, so I'm not sure how safe it is against the ragdoll. But since all monster doesn't have any crit, and because I was able to do a Leo stage on auto, so because I'm able to do this Leo stage on auto, I'm pretty positive I could also do the ragdoll stage. Okay, but I can't. I'm not too sure, but I'm almost positive that I'm able to do it. I'm just not sure about the success rate on the auto. The next team I just want to show you guys is actually this Antares stage. Because of Antares passive keeps proccing, this stage is actually pretty difficult to do, and you gonna have to treat this stage like a boss stage. So for the wave two, at the end of the wave two, you guys once again you guys gonna want to stop autoing once you know that that's gonna kill them. Make sure to attack with skill one to make sure all your cooldowns are up. On stage three, I'm be showing you guys a tip to um, pass the stage three with the much success rate as possible. Okay, so because once again because Antares passive skill procs a lot and it gives Antares that attack buff. Genius gonna take so much damage on because of the Antares, and because Mav is once again Mav is a wind unit. It's hard for Mav to actually land a stun with the skill one, so it's not as easy to CC the Antares. So it becomes a little dangerous. So I just want to show you a quick tip of how to do the stage. Okay, so and this is one of the reasons why Fran is so much stronger, is because of that attack power debuff. Okay, with Chasun, you guys won't be able to land the attack power debuff, which makes this stage like the entire stage a lot more difficult. So I just want to just show you guys this run real quick, and then right afterwards I'm gonna show you the rune quality I have on these monsters, and once again I'll go over on the stats that you guys definitely need to have, and runes again. Okay. So I don't know what. So let's just try to get to the wave three as soon as possible, and then I'll talk more about the tip I got want to show you. Okay, so I hope you guys already like understand how strong this team is. As you guys are just watching this video, you guys should be able to tell that is the provoke is always on the monster. This is a really like I can't stress how strong this team is. Okay, I tried a lot of manual teams in the past, and this team is even safer than those manual teams that I use. Like a lot of people talk about using twins now. Twins are not as reliable as a team because the two twins you go bring in for TOA hard is gonna be the fire ones, and because they're both fire, on any stages that have like five water, even three water monsters, it's gonna be really hard for those for the twins. Even on manually, if your RNG is not good enough, you still fail. With this team, because Jeanne is Jeanne skill 3 provoke can't land as a glancing hit, it always gonna be applied on the boss on the monsters unless they get resisted. But even if one or two get resisted, with how with all the CC that you have in the team, is still enough for you guys to easily clear all these stages. Okay, so on stage fifth, on the only stages that I know you guys gonna have definitely problem with, that you guys won't be able to do, is the first one is going to be the boss stage, level 100. So that team you definitely can't do. Even on manual, I tried it. It's not enough to provoke. The provoke doesn't really do anything on the boss, so it doesn't work on the 100. On Hafiz, the light lich, this team also doesn't work because it doesn't provide any like HP recovery block or anything like that. So if, for the team with the light lich, the boss stage, you're gonna have to replace Fran with Colleen, and with Colleen you guys will be able to clear it. For this 2A hard, there was no Vermos, or at least I'm not sure it was a Vermos in the beginning, but there's no Vermos past level 50 and above. So I'm not sure how this team's gonna do against Vermos, because Vermos remove one beneficial effect. So if RNG is bad on like on theory, it's not possible, because if it keeps removing the provoke, you will lose. But with so many debuffs, like you guys see here, all these dots, it might be possible, but I think it's gonna be really RNG. Oh shit! I've been talking. I forgot. Let's just start manualing it, and I'm gonna show you guys the boss the wave 3. Okay, so once again, the Vermos boss stage is a little iffy. I'm really not sure if we're able to do it on manual. So for right here, once you guys get to the stage, once again, once you apply to this, oh my god, Antares is so broken. So once you provide the buff, you guys can auto it. So the trick is actually to make sure Fran is targeting the Antares. So once you gotta make sure Antares have the attack debuff, and once the Antares have the attack debuff, we're gonna try to move to the Grego, and we're gonna just try to keep CCing it like that. So once Grego has the attack debuff, once Antares don't have the attack debuff, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to target Antares again, because as you guys can see, Antares does so much damage in this stage. It's really crazy, and we're not able to really CC this stage good enough. So the only way to really clear it is to make sure Antares has attack debuff as much as possible. Okay, so this team on auto is a little dangerous. It's not 100% safe, but it's still ideally it's still pretty safe. Okay, so once Antares has the attack debuff, or is stunned, even if stunned, just always try to apply the attack debuff, and you just want to keep moving around as much as possible. So even on auto, like this works on, if you guys don't mind doing manually, once doing this manual is a lot safer. So once Antares dies, the run becomes really safe, as you guys can see. So there's a few close call. Even if Mav dies here, the run can still be done. I've done it before. As you guys can see, it's still really safe. I'm still doing on auto. You just have to target a certain monster. So in my book, that's still it's still auto. It's still pretty much an auto team. Okay. So for all these monsters, you guys can farm it. The only monsters that's actually not farmable is Mav. But since Moth is a Nat 3 and it's not an LD monster, in my dictionary, that's a farmable monster, okay? Almost everyone that's doing 2A hard should already have Moth. So this team in my book is still farmable. So that's the reason I don't mind calling it a farmable team in this description, okay? So for Fran, for those of you that don't know, don't have Fran, for those of you that don't have Fran, you guys can get in the ancient shop. You guys should purchase, I think it's 25 coins for 10 pieces. So you guys gonna want to purchase 20 pieces, and then after that go to your regular guild shop and get the almighty pieces, because the coins are hard to get, and guild points are a lot easier to get. So that's how you're gonna get the Fran. Spectra, you could get it from the secret dungeon. Water homunculus you can farm from raid, and Jeanne you could fuse it. Okay, so as you guys can see, 99 stage 99 doing an auto, stage 90, no, say sorry, 91 doing an auto, stage 90 doing an auto. This is how strong this team is. Okay, this like even like with pay to win teams, I don't think that is as reliable as this farmable team. Okay, so let me show you guys the rune quality now to wrap up the video, and then yeah, to wrap up the video. Okay, let me just show you the rune quality now. So for Fran, my Fran has 122 speed, so ends on wheel set. She needs to be max skilled. You don't need to be have as much speed as me. Once again, I'm using this as RTA, and I'm actually a lot of the runes are, some of them is ungrinded actually for the speed 21 here. 16 speed is not grinded, so my Fran could have improvements. But for two-way purpose, two-way hard purpose, I firmly believe that at least 80 speed will be more than enough. For the HP, you're gonna want to be at least plus 25k total. For defense, you're gonna want to try. I think defense should be a little higher, but it should be is plus 300 is okay. Because Fran normally don't never get hit. The only monster that really gets hit is usually the Jeanne because of the provoke. So Fran doesn't need to be that tanky. You mainly have, once again, you have to focus on the attack. You want at least like 600 above attack, because you want Fran to be able to heal with skill 2. You want Fran to be able to heal up as much as possible. For accuracy, you want 30 to around 45% accuracy. I know if you guys are using it for RTA, you don't need that much accuracy. But if you guys want to use it for the TOA hard auto team like me right here, you definitely want a decent amount of accuracy, at least plus 30, and fully has to be fully skilled up. Violence set. Okay, and the next monster I'm going next monster, the Mav. So my Mav is plus 79 speed. I firmly believe that Mav only need around plus 60 speed. The main thing is you just need Mav to be the slowest monster, but at least plus 60 speed. As you guys can see, the HP is only total about 20,000. It's not that tanky, and the defense is around plus 700. So my Mav almost died, as you guys can see on the entire stage. You guys could easily make Mav more tanky, and it will be able to survive more. But for the tankiness around how much I have right here is good enough. The speed at least plus 60. Definitely fully max skill. That should be easy. He's only a nat 3. Crit rate, as you can see, is 15, really low. Accuracy it only needs to be 45, so I have a little too much. And it's on a violence set. It's on a speed, defense, HP, and these are not even grinded runes. These are pretty much leftover runes I'm giving Mav. That's the reason why he's actually not that great. For Fran, in order to get attack, I have it on a speed, attack, HP build, and I'm gonna show you the next monster. It's gonna be my Spectra. Spectra is also on a leftover. These are complete leftover build. As you guys can see right away, for the accuracy, 77% accuracy is way overkill. I just gave him leftover runes. You only need 45% accuracy, HP to be around 20,000. The 20,000 total for the defense. You go like defense around 300 is okay. Once again, doesn't need to be so tanky because they almost never going to take a hit. You just want to make sure that the HP on your monsters at least 20,000, because you want them to survive a few Jotun hits. Okay, so the Jotun passive, if you land a crit on him, he's going to do I think 12% of his max HP to you. So that's why you definitely just wants a little bit tanky. Okay, for those certain special stages. For speed, you want it to be as fast as possible. Crit rate to be as low as possible. My crit rate here is 20. Ideally, you definitely want to only plus 15%. It should be on a speed, HP build. That's the most ideal. HP, you don't really need defense as much. As you guys can see, it could be a big improvement here. So you could definitely just give your Spectre some leftover runes. Make sure it's max skilled, and you guys will be okay. And the next monster is going to be Water Homunculus. Once again, this is pretty much a leftover to spear build. It's really not that great. HP plus 15,000, defense plus 469. You only need like HP to be around plus 20,000, defense to be around plus 300, speed as much as possible above 80 speed, and accuracy plus 45%. Definitely want to be max skill also, especially the third skill and the second skill. Definitely want to be max skill. I believe the first skill doesn't need to be max, but if it's max, it will just help. It will just make it more efficient. So this is stats I have on my Water Homunculus, and the last monster Jeanne. Jeanne, you gonna want also be around plus 80 speed. For the HP, you definitely, like I said before you want it to be around 30k HP. Defense be around 1,500. So mine is defense is pretty high, higher than normal. but you definitely want it to be as tanky as possible. The tankier you can make it, the more safer the run is going to be. Because as you guys can see on the entire stage before, on like stages like now 90 and above, they do a lot of damage. So Jeanne provoking those monsters is dangerous also. So you're gonna want Jeanne to be as tanky as possible. As you guys can see, the crit rate also is 15%. We don't want any crit rate. Speed, you just need it around plus 80. Once again, accuracy to be 45. Definitely, the only skill that needs to be max skill is going to be the third skill. But if the other skill is maxed out, also it'll just once again make it more efficient. Okay, so that's it. That's it for today's video, guys. As you guys can see, this team is just so consistent. I really hope that you guys could also use this team. It will help you guys. I think it will help you with progression a lot. It will help you with progression. It will just make TOA hard a lot easier for all of you. Because I know for me, I hate doing TOA on manual. So since I finally found this auto team, I'm so excited. And this once again, this is the first farmable auto TOA hard team out there right now. So I know in the future a lot of people is gonna do other videos like copy, is pretty much gonna copy me because I'm the this original idea. So I'm just so excited. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really proud of myself for this team. I hope you guys could once again hope you guys could use this team and help you guys do TOA hard a lot easier. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please subscribe to my channel if this team helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.